Hey guys, welcome back to Open It and Play. This is Mike, and today we're going to be looking at the G.I. Joe classified dial tone figure. I don't do a lot of G.I. Joe guys recently, but do have a decent collection of classified figures. Just don't do a whole lot with them right now. They're kind of on the back burner because Marvel Legends is kind of my main thing, but Dial Tone is not the character that I really loved or anything in the past. But can you guess from this picture why I bought him? I'll give you a clue. Think of old style 1960s first appearances of Tony Stark. I thought this guy looks pretty good for Tony Stark for the head sculpt. I have yet to see if this character will work, or sorry, this figure. God, I always say character when I want to say figure, but anyway, I'm not sure if it will work with Marvel Legends scale, but he has a little bit of a noggin, so maybe his head is big enough to fit with the Marvel scale figures, but I don't have Iron Man here right now, so I'm gonna have to get back to you on whether or not it fits, but I think it is a pretty cool looking face for him. So Dial Tone, he's kind of a communications expert for the G.I. Joes. I don't know that much about the character, so I apologize to all those Dial Tone fans out there. Hopefully this review is still interesting for you or helpful if you're considering buying him. So he comes with this really big pack, which actually is like his communication device backpack. And I love that they kept it relatively close to the old shape. I don't know about the specifics, but I think it's close to the old appearance of the backpack. Of course, back in the old days, in the 80s, these accessories were often one color, but okay. And then he's also got, let's see, this machine gun, which apparently has a little bit of a clip that it can hang off of him with. Hopefully you can see that okay. I know the camera's shaking a little bit. Whoa. So it's a pretty interesting looking gun. I don't know if it's really based on a real gun. It looks kind of plausible, but I'm not sure. And this thing is kind of hard to get out. It's popped in here on the side. I got this guy from Big Bad Toy Store. They had him for cheaper because of the damaged packaging, as you may have seen before. It's kind of crunched up, but so far the figure's fine. It was supposed to be in totally fine condition inside the package, so sorry, it's hard to tell if that's focused or not. Really shiny in there. That's kind of interesting. It's sort of a different matte finish here, but then the inside is like so shiny. But I like the way they did that. And then a couple of really small accessories. We've got this little phone. This is gonna be hard to get out. I should have done this before the review. I'm sorry. Okay, I managed to rip the tape, but it's got this little tiny dinky phone play button. Maybe it will hook into one of his pockets. It does have a little tiny bump for a camera there. That's kind of cool. I think you guys could see that. And another challenging one is this itty bitty knife. I guess it's not the smallest knife in the world, but it is pretty small. Can you guys see that? The detail is quite good. But okay. And let's get Dial Tone out of the package. I don't know the G.I. Joes as well as the other guys, so I hope this guy doesn't break in this cold weather. There, that is the head I was looking for. I might try to add His hair is not great for Tony Stark, but I might try to sculpt something. But dang, if I do say so myself, that's a pretty good Tony Stark head for the old school look. If nothing else, he would make a great Howard Stark, but I think it's a very good Tony Stark for the classic era of when he came out. So dial tone comes with that little beret, I guess it is. Yeah, it's a little beret. Okay, fits on there like most of the classified heads, but I think this guy's head is comes back a bit compared to some of them. Some of them they shave it off and they make them these really small-headed guys. It's like, where's his brain at? Where's his brain? But I have like a weird oblong head shape myself. So if you haven't seen me before, I just imagine like kind of aliens technology. That's sort of my skull's shape. So, but for the rest of this review, let's look at his posability. I'm gonna run out of time, I think. So you can look down just a little bit and up just a little bit. Side to side is quite good. And he does have the ab crunch inside there. And he does have the bull joint waist, like usual classified. Arms will go all the way around, up that far. Oh, the bicep cut is really stiff, but he does have it. Okay, double jointed elbows that'll go that far. And then he has this little wristwatch on here, or a tracker or something. And he's got horizontal hinges on the hand here. And vertical hinges for the one here. I'm sorry, it's going out of focus and I'm running out of time. Okay. And then onto his legs, he can kick up really far. He does have the drop down hips. His thigh cut works well. Double jointed pinless knees. They'll get you back that far. And then he does have boot cut ankles that hinge very tightly and pivot. But I'm sorry, this review is going to be very short because my phone's just about to run out of space. But thank you guys for joining me. I'll give you a follow-up video very soon with this head sculpt on one of the Iron Mans. So, okay, thanks guys. See you in the next video. Hopefully more G.I. Joes coming soon. Okay, bye for now.